I'm Victoria Cooksey, and today I say forget about morels, go for some morels. Today we're making morel mushroom phyllo dough packets, buttery, golden, and delicious. Let's go. To start off my recipe for these morel mushroom phyllo dough packets, I've got just over 1/3 pound of morel mushrooms. These are fresh. I do have a video on cutting these up and cleaning them, so be sure to watch that if you haven't made morels before. I'm going to cut these up, rinse them off, get them dried off. I'm also going to be using some cremini mushrooms too, so we'll get those ready as well. And joining me, of course, is Louie. So again, I've kind of said this in other videos, if you hear little sounds, it's little Louie either clicking his nails, walking around behind me, or making little whiny sounds. But there's my little baby. I've got my morel mushrooms cut in half and cleaned off. I'm going to cut them up more in just a minute. And in the meantime, I've got just under 1 pound of cremini mushrooms that I'm also going to chop up. I've got a large non-stick skillet heating over, medium heat with some olive oil in it. And into that, I'm going to add a large shallot that's cut up. Get that cooking first, and then I'm going to add all my chopped up cremini mushrooms and morel mushrooms. You're also going to need some fresh tarragon, so be sure to grab some of that. Chop it up while the mushrooms start to cook. Mushrooms are starting to cook down a little bit. I've sprinkled them with some salt, and now I'm going to put a lid on because I really want these to kind of soften up. I'm not really looking for really browning them, I'm looking for softening them up. Once the mushrooms are tender, I'm going to add in that fresh tarragon. I've got probably around 1.5 tablespoons chopped up. You can go up to 2 tablespoons. And then I'm also going to sprinkle in some freshly ground black pepper and then taste it, make sure it tastes salty enough, peppery enough, and then just set this aside to cool. Opened up my phyllo dough packet, kind of find the end here where the plastic is, and you'll see there's the sheets. You just want to kind of carefully open these up. Only open this up when you're ready to start, and also keep a towel over it too, because this stuff dries up really fast. So just a clean towel over it. You can even make the towel touch damp, but I find that my dough starts to stick, so I just kind of do a dry towel. First sheet of phyllo dough. Get yourself a little melted butter. This is unsalted butter, and just kind of lightly brush this. And you can hear there's Louie. He's right below my feet. Anybody else have a dog? How are they when you cook? I gotta say, it's kind of interesting now that I've had Louie for a year. Got that one butter sheet. I'm gonna add one more layer. You can do it with just one, but then it is a bit see-through, so cover that back with the towel again. Brush this one with butter too. So now I've put a little bit of the mushroom mixture, and I'm gonna fold these 2 sides over like that. Make sure your mushroom stuff is on one end. Brush that again with just a little bit of that melted butter. This is unsalted butter. And then just start folding it over itself. Roll it in. You want your mixture to be cool, otherwise this will really rip the dough if it's hot. And just brush that with melted butter. Put this on a parchment-lined cookie sheet and just keep going until we get them all done. And I happen to have the oven preheating to 350 degrees for this recipe. Had enough ingredients to make 8 of these packets, so now I'm going to throw them in the oven to bake. Our babies are out of the oven and they're looking golden brown and delicious. Believe me, it smells really good in here. And this is just the start. You could use this mushroom combination as a base for a pasta dish. You could put it over steak. You could put it in puff pastry. I love it in this phyllo dough because it's nice and crispy. So whatever you like, sky's the limit. I'm going to actually serve this tonight with a salad. But, you know, go for it. It could be an appetizer. It could be a main meal. You could put a little extra mushroom mixture over the top as a garnish. So let me know what mushrooms you're cooking up lately, or what you can get in your area, or mushroom dishes you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Victoria Cooksey's Random Dish. Check out my blog by that same name. I also have another blog called Dark Matters, where I review fine chocolate. And check out all my videos on YouTube. Catch you next time.